What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm joined by Willow.
Hello.
And Tim.
Hello.
So yeah, we're in 1.1 build now, and seeing some.
And everything's going perfect. Nothing's wrong. Everything is perfect.
Yeah, sure. I had a good sleep last night.
Did you?
So I'm
Oh, that's
feisty.
good.
I'm feisty today.
Oh, good job. Well, I'm glad you got some good sleep. How's the smoke going?
Not well.
So yeah, I figured that would probably still be an issue.
Oh yeah.
We are on about wildfires here. Nothing else.
Just to clarify.
Yeah. See, now have you just reconnected that other station? The stealing station again? No?
Yeah, and see, it's on the wrong side.
Yeah.
So I'm like super confused why it thinks that things are flowing.
Yeah.
All right, let me just delete.
That just happened.
Let me just delete everything.
If Tim took power away from the train station, the weird thing is your jetpack drops.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I landed on the ground.
Yeah. Because you're getting some of the source of the power, or it seems to be if you're not. But that's an odd. That's another oddity. Yeah, but he's putting it that way again. Are we gonna have to change our entire rail network?
No, hold on. Don't go drastic on me. Don't freak me out. Just
don't freak you out.
Yeah, no.
Freaking me out, man.
Small things first, all right? Let's not be like, oh, we got to redo the whole thing, because it's like, okay, Alt F4, I'm out.
No, I said, do we have to do the whole thing? Redo the whole thing.
I know, and I'm saying if we do, Alt F4, I'm out. Okay, so...
Yeah, because they managed to do the whole block signal thing where you can have it on...
Right, and I deleted the block signal here to make sure it was like facing the right direction, because I know they changed that so you can have it like in either direction.
Yeah.
But I see the little orange arrow and it's like facing outward. So and like the double light is facing inward.
Yeah.
And the single light is on the back. I mean, that looks like it's all facing the right way, and everything coming in is correct.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Fuck.
Well,
this one's wrong. Because that's supposed. That's an the one down there is fine. Like all the ones going into the stations in the back is fine, but this one is wrong. Are you wrong?
Why?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. And I don't even know why there's a... Well, oh yeah, well, I know why there was a moment ago. Okay, so if I do... So if I snap you... No, it wants to put it on the wrong side. This has never been an issue.
No.
We've played this game for hundreds of hours, and I've never once had to think about the directionality of yeah, that doesn't... What the hell? Because it's weird, because by default it wants to kind of attach the wrong way around, and then I have to scroll wheel to like make it attach the right way. But when I do that, it also puts the junction on the wrong side.
Which doesn't make
because it wants to attach
there.
It wants to attach that. Hold on. So if I do... All right. So if I attach you flowing in that direction, which, hold on. So I just noticed if I do like this. No, okay, now.
All of it's
No,
but yeah, that still briefly shows a switch in the wrong direction. So if I go the other way, Okay, that seems like the right way now. So is that going to affect? So if I go like this and like that, and then like this and like that, hey, you're still on the wrong side.
Yeah, because it's for some reason it's treating that as an outbound.
Which I don't understand.
Why?
Like, well, I guess what I'm really confused with is why this is suddenly an issue.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But if
like that's where I'm confused because like.
But then if I look at the blocks, that is classing all that as a block.
Sure.
Classing
but like. Because the directionality from here is right, because I have this coming in, and this junction shows correct.
Yeah.
Now hold on, if I get rid of all this, let's get rid of the U for a second. So I still have a signal there. So if I go like this, and I go like this, and I go in like that, and then. That's on the right side. So hold on. So if I go like this, and no, because if I treat, no, it doesn't like that. Okay, hold on. I got to look this up because this is not making any sense.
No. Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'm hoping I've got power.
Oh, you might not. Hold on. Let me reconnect.
Oh, I don't.
That should give you power there.
Is that steel? That train's still there. Okay. Right. I need to nip to. While you're figuring out, I need to nip to the west coast, don't I?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna go over the west coast. Right. See, because that's weird, because now you've taken that path signal away. That block signal that's on the end is now flashing an error. But it seems like every junction that you can make a turn out of, some of it is right. Yeah, no, everything else like else on that, on the loop is right. It's just been a bit of an ass when it comes to the stations.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, from what I'm reading here, I mean, people are saying, and which is technically correct, that the tip flip. Okay, hold on. Let me try.
Which is the quickest way for me to get closed? This way. Oh, no power. Oh yeah, I forgot Tim's messing with the tracks.
So I don't know. I mean, from what I'm reading here, I mean, the tracks are bi-directional, and people are like, "Don't worry about," which makes sense. Why I wouldn't have ever thought about it before, because it's never been an issue. I think mainly because I think there might be a different issue going on, which has led me to paying attention to that. That's not an issue. So hold on. Let me see if I can fix the other issue.
But it's half an issue, though, isn't it? That we're trying to.
Yes. Right, so let me go back to that original issue. Let's ignore the signaling thing and pretend that that's not the problem, and let me see if I can figure out what else might be affecting.
Yeah, because everything
Okay, so those are all...
everything pre 1.1 is working fine still. It's all functioning, and you know, it's fine and happy and working correctly. Okay, so we have a train station. Still.
Yeah, I mean, when we set it up, I figure we must do for that stuff. So I don't know why we wouldn't.
Yeah, but where?
Oh yeah, well that indeed is the question. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that's why I needed so much. Okay.
I'm just trying to think where I've done extensions. Because I'm now...
Choo choo.
Because the iron and steel are coming out of the big factory that we were looking at scaling up. Because that's plastic and rubber. So that's where the rubber train's trying to get to. Because that's what Tim built.
All right, did you rebuild that rubber train or no?
No.
Okay.
No, don't go in there, don't go in there, don't go in there, don't go in there, because that's not it. Actually, no, because this is frames. You're going up to the weapons factory.
Oh, shit.
What's Willow done now?
Oh, I took a bunch of cable out of the dimensional depot, and then I went and put it back in. Like, what am I doing?
Is it going to that station? It can't be. But this one's the only one that looks like that had the extension. Actually, no, it won't be. It won't be that one. It won't be that one. Because, well, I don't know. Actually, stop. It's a lot of junk. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, we're in figure out mode at the minute here.
Oh, good.
What's this? Fuck knows. Oh, that's coal. So this is the coal coming in.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that message I sent you earlier, Chris?
Yeah, I did.
That's unfortunate. So I just went right to Steel Series website.
Yeah. Right. Tim?
Yeah.
I have found the steel. And I have found the iron. But you may have to come over to the west coast. They're at Waterworld. It's basically the steel is at Waterworld 2 and the iron is at Waterworld 3. But they're only on the front carriage. They're not being put in on any of the other train stations.
Well, that's weird, because I mean, I figured we would have updated that when we worked on it recently, the other week.
Well, that's what I thought.
So, I mean,
something else has took it. Let me check.
So where are you at?
No,
'Cause you're
underneath. No, there's no lifts here. Look, the belts for steel and iron.
Yeah.
It's still running straight down to the end. There's no other lifts. That never got redone underneath. We increased the capacity. I remember us doing it. Underneath never got redone. Under the station.
So if you follow back to those additional banks, they just dead end?
So
the iron and steel coming out onto those new belts, they just don't go into a station, or
no. You had them. You've only got them going into.
We're taking an
That's-
elevator now?
yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, we're in the elevator age now. All right, I'm on my way.
Yeah. You've only got it going into the M1. The other ones never got updated. I put the floor holes and everything in place, but yeah, they never
Right.
got.
All right.
I like that it has elevator music.
Yeah, me too. Like, that was definitely kind of like, this has to have elevator music or else this game sucks.
Train. Oh, all the trains are running now?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment.
Okay, good. Okay. No, that's good, because
So-
I just missed my train.
Yeah, because we did a rejigger of the logistics
storage.
floor, and so we got all the trains running. Still not optimum. We got a plan on Friday that we're gonna work on.
Okay.
Right.
Fine.
So. Which way are you coming down? You're
I'm
coming
going
over
the
that
northern,
way. Yeah,
the
yeah,
north
you're coming,
route.
You're coming down by the weapons factory.
Yeah.
You went
Yeah,
the
I'm
same
going
way I
northbound.
did because it's the quickest way.
Yeah, I figured it probably was, instead of doing all those weird intersections coming around the bottom. Because I figured at the very least, even if it's technically longer, it's, you know, you don't have to worry about as many, like, trains.
Yeah. I don't know if we've screwed timetabling up or whatever at the minute, because I've noticed that some things aren't. It doesn't matter. That'll get reviewed. It's just more
Yeah,
like
when we do the world tour, we'll
it's
take a
more
look
like,
at it.
It's more like the cooling systems and everything. They don't seem to be. I know they're not. We weren't getting a lot of them anyways, but it seems to be
they don't produce
struggling for whatever it is. It's the gas. Nitrogen gas is struggling. I don't know if it's the length that it's having to travel.
I don't know. Where are you at?
I'm down at.
I thought you were on the West Coast.
I am. I'm down at Waterworld.
Right.
No, it was something I looked at the other day. It was something I was looking at. I was kind of curious because I was seeing trains coming into CS with nothing on them.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. They should never be coming in empty.
It was the cooling systems. I was like, well, cooling systems aren't coming in. So that's something we can review.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that on
We
the
don't have to
world
do
tour.
it. We don't have to do it tonight. It was just.
No. Yeah.
That was.
Well, we'll jot down a note about that so that we don't forget it about it on Friday.
1 second then. Rocky Bug. Handy. I love this thing. Especially when I can scan the pages and then send them to Tim. And then Tim has to put up with my crappy writing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, better than you putting up with my crappy writing.
I'm surprised you could even read my writing, to be honest.
Yeah, it was all right.
I could never. That's the thing. I could never write it properly. I've never been able to read or write properly, anyways. So that was from a young age.
Yeah, I mean, I could. It's just my problem now is I'm out of practice.
If I
just don't do a lot of handwriting, so
yeah, no.
That's why I've
Anytime
been
I try,
back
it just-
taking notes.
Yeah, I mean, I still do take some handwritten notes here and there, but I still just don't do it enough. And anytime I do it, it just feels like awkward and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm in jail. No.
What?
If you, when you're on the train, if you scooch down into the crate, then it looks like you're in jail because it's all.
You know, you can actually be inside the locomotive engine while.
You can?
Yep.
Yeah. While it's on automatic
Yep.
self-drive, you can actually be inside the locomotive engine.
Yeah, just go up to it and hit E.
Yeah, but I'm catching a ride.
Yeah, you can still do that.
You still can. It won't interfere with its because it's on autopilot, regardless of whether or not you're in it.
Oh, okay. So how do I get in it?
Just hit E. Just walk up to the engine and hit E. You'll see a prompt on the screen.
The train is literally moving.
That's fine. They can be moving. As long as you're looking at the engine and not one of the carriages.
Oh, shit.
She's just
I
falling
was,
off.
but yep. That's why I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. It got me part of the way here. Thanks, Em.
You're welcome. Just trying to help.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh dear.
Oh, because that's at a bank.
Have I got another page I can write on?
So that goes to.
Not really. I need that. I don't need that information, do I? Let's put a note on here somewhere. Page.
Right, these are also.
2.
Yeah, I'm confused.
What is this? Put on there, see page 5. 4. WT.
3, 2, 1.
10.
Here to page 5. Is Tim counting?
Maybe.
Yes.
Was it? Did I say nitro? No, it was cooling systems, wasn't it?
Oh, a garage door.
Yeah, cooling systems.
Neat.
Look at cooling systems.
Oh, I can't jump from there to there anymore. Darn it.
On West Coast. Plus NG. Any other sort of like world tour notes if I find out, I'll note them down, and then.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that'd be good because otherwise we're.
Yeah.
I know I'll frickin' forget.
Oh, you're setting up a balancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did wonder, because I was like...
Yeah, I have no idea. I
think...
because I went here, went back, I walked back and forth several times, because I have no idea what happened or why this didn't get finished or got set up the way it did. Like, and this was only 3 weeks ago. I don't understand.
I know
like,
why.
it wasn't that long ago.
I do know why.
Why?
Because we did the revamp, and then we buggered off and did something else.
Well, clearly, I'm trying to figure out, like, why I just
What?
buggered off and did something else instead of.
I have no idea. That's the one thing
Yeah,
I can't
right. That's
answer.
why I'm confused. I really just don't understand.
Because because I remember setting up the station when I redid the station. Because I did the extra freight platforms and stuff on.
That's why it's going so slow. We don't have cable coming in.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, I know I'm going through a lot of it, but the bin's almost empty.
At Central?
Yeah. There's like 2 rows of it, and it's not fully 2 rows.
There's 1,000 out of 1,000 in the thing, but there should be cable going in.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
just
I know,
waiting to see.
right? I mean, I know cable is going in, but maybe we were
It's really
burning.
slow.
Maybe we were burning through it so quickly. We're not getting because for normal usage it wouldn't be a problem, but
Nah.
where
Right
she's
now,
using
I
for the
mean-
elevator stuff.
Yeah, because I need 20 per unit that I'm making right now.
Yeah, that's insane.
So, yeah, we have steel coming in on these. Carriages now. Carriages?
Yeah.
Fucking platforms, dickhead. You know what I mean.
Do
You
I?
knew what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these weren't these were pre-existing stations. So they're sharing with, I think, they share with the frame factory.
Which is fine because the frame factory is usually pretty backed up and barely
it
uses
is.
any resources. So that's why I figured like if we just ramp this up and just then we got more than enough. Okay, so we got iron and steel should now be.
Yeah, that's all free in there.
Okay. Okay. Now I got to figure out why it's not producing.
What do you mean why it's not producing?
Oh, that's why.
What's why?
Oh, because the iron belt went to like a trickle, and I couldn't figure out why. Yeah, the age-old story of me putting an MK1 lift instead of MK5.
Okay.
So we're good now. So yeah, iron's coming through, steel's coming through. So we should be getting a ratio of full MK5 belt for each. So we should be good there.
Okay.
Okay, so that solves that problem.
Now to the next one.
Ugh.
Is he gonna do it again?
Ugh.
You didn't turn around that time, though.
Yeah. Ugh.
Your character did twice.
I didn't. It's funny. I don't even pay attention when I do that, because my character is such a weird extension of of myself that I don't even pay attention to that.
Right.
Okay, so this is concrete.
Oh yeah, shit. This is where.
Oh, this is the other one, and I figure while I'm over here, let me just double check that shit's coming in here.
Go make a bunch.
So let's see, because I got. Yeah, so concrete comes in on 2 different belts, and then one gets onto this one and split off evenly, and this one gets. So yeah, so this is all balanced out nicely.
Alright, so
okay, so concrete looks like it's okay.
Well, this is known as concrete out 1 anyways, so... Because this is concrete wire and this is shared.
Mhm.
Then we have sulfuric acid.
Yeah.
We have 2. Oh, we have sulfuric acid in as well. So we have all sulfur.
Well, sulfur in and sulfuric acid out.
Yeah. Why did I never make that one a 4?
I don't know.
I
I keep
update-
asking myself.
I didn't update the wire to a 4.
No, it just boots me out. I don't know what you're talking about, Tim. It just keeps booting me out.
Shouldn't do.
It shouldn't. We do it all the time.
Yeah, but it's E to get. Yeah, is that on ones that you're manually driving?
No. No, because I've
I don't
taken
know.
the
It always
train.
puts me on the back.
Because I just hit
Like on the-
E.
Yeah.
I just walk up to it and to the engine, not the carriage,
Yeah.
just the engine. You should
Yeah.
get a prompt,
Yeah.
and then you hit E just once,
Yeah.
and then you should be in the train.
No, I'm not in the train. I'm on top of the train. I've always been on top of the train. Every time.
So when you hit E, if you're standing next to the engine, it magically
Yes.
puts your character on top of the train.
Always has. Yeah, from day one.
So you can. That doesn't. That
could be.
it makes zero sense. So you can
I know.
see your character. So when you hit E on the train, you see your character on top of the train.
No. I can see from the top of the first
Yes,
car.
because you're in the because you're in the train. The camera is now locked to you being in the train.
But if I
That's
was in
all
the
we
train, I
mean.
wouldn't be. But if I see, you keep saying in the train, but I'm on top of
Right.
the train.
Where are you?
Your
Tim?
camera is. I mean, your physical character. Like you don't see your
inside.
physical character on top of the train, right?
Right.
That's what we mean. Your physical character is inside the train. The camera's still on
Yeah.
top, yes.
Yeah, but that's not
We're
what
talking
I
about
was
the character.
referring to.
That's where the confusion is.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Right. So you mean basically? Well, are you meaning like this? I don't know if you've got the stream open.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the train.
Yeah, right. Yeah, your character
now
is
if
in the
you,
train.
Now, if you move your what started this is if you had a cart behind you, if you
Right.
move your mouse down, with the car there, in behind it, it looks like you're in jail because all it is a bunch of poles,
Right.
metal
Right.
poles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all we meant by in the train is that your character's in the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not what I was talking
Where
about.
are you
but
at,
okay.
Tim?
Yeah, clearly. I know that, but that's why we were. But then you said walking up the train hitting E. Like I don't know. I don't understand what I don't understand. So I'm moving on.
Where are you, Tim? Are you there?
I'm right next to you.
I was just checking something
Okay.
there.
Okay.
All right. So concrete's good.
Crap, these.
The iron and steel should be fine, and then rubber is we got that. Okay, so that should be.
Rubber's all the way like over that way.
Yeah, I know. We're not gonna go there. We're just checking what other. Yeah, because we do need nitrogen gas for this setup too.
Yeah,
Aluminum casings. Yeah, those are the only other.
Oh shit! That's another thing. I actually do need to check the casings. Huh? That's a World Tour thing. We hadn't been getting any casings at all into CS. We should have been. We might have been. I don't know.
I mean, I know we
haven't
were
been
when I first
using
went
them.
up there.
Yeah, but I've been
Let's
on
see.
when you haven't been on, so.
No, I know. I'm just saying when I first started checking up in CS, there was a whole bunch in backlog. Is all I'm
Well,
saying.
there probably is, but I just haven't been seeing any coming through.
No,
Hey, you
I
pissed off
understand.
and left,
Right.
eh?
Yeah, sorry. I got focused on what I was doing.
So rude.
It's fine.
I mean, I stopped.
I've got train when it moves. There we go. I'll just follow you. I'll try not to crash into you.
Right?
Is she out for
That's-
your
that's all.
jugular today or something, Tim?
She usually is.
It's my job.
Yeah. Yeah, it keeps me on my toes.
Yeah, so the plastic and rubber is there.
Yeah.
just let me know in plenty of time if you can work. I mean,
Okay.
that should be running smoothly.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend it is and move right along.
Are we heading back to the west coast?
Yeah.
East coast?
Yeah, well, East Coast, yeah. We're going back up to Dune Desert. So I can troubleshoot this fucking train line. Just, I was doing troubleshooting all morning, so if I'm grumpy, it's because I've gone from troubleshooting in real life to now troubleshooting in game when I was looking forward to like actually progressing on getting that factory set up instead of having to like figure out why shit isn't working.
Yeah. It's funny, you're hitting a block signal. Just as you hit a block signal. Greens for me. So we've got good
do you see trees here, by the way? In front of on this main line? Like growing through the main line?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured probably not. I got a weird out of sync server issue. There's a whole bunch of trees like burying the main line there.
No, nothing there.
That's cool. I actually see drones flying overhead coming through here. I've never really seen that before.
Bloody hell, that was low.
Yeah.
Shit, need to go now.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, I only got so far in that Kingdoms 2 Crowns game. And I don't know, I just, because I've been stressed with other things too, like at some point, like I was enjoying it, and then I got to like Island 3, and trying to like get stuff done, I'm like losing ground, and I barely got any gold, and I just started getting frustrated with it.
Had you been putting gold in your keep?
Well, in Island 3, I don't have any gold, I don't have the keep yet, like because every island you gotta start from scratch again.
That sucks.
Oh yeah, I know. But what I'm saying, did you, on the previous island, did you have gold in your keep? And
Yeah, I mean, I got to the point to where
out?
I mean, I got to the island with a bunch of gold, but I burned through it real fast. Because I mean, you can only hold so much in the bag.
Yeah, I know.
And so like I was already like overflowing, and then between like just getting established, it's
Which difficulty?
yeah, you burn through gold so fast. I'm on the easiest difficulty. Like I'm playing baby mode, and I'm sure I could probably proceed, but I was just getting frustrated with it. And because it's basically tower defense, and these days with other stress factors, I like games where I feel like if I've covered ground, I'm not going to lose that ground.
Well, what mount you go?
I got the Griffin.
Okay.
So, because that's the only one that I had unlocked at this point.
Really? You know, did you not get a... Wow, okay. I thought you'd have had the stag.
No, I don't know where the stag is. I never got it. Because I did Island 2, and I didn't complete it. I just got to a certain point in Island 2 where I was like, oh, okay, let's rebuild the boat, go back to Island 1. So I went back to Island 1. And then I upped my stuff there a bit. And then paid for the boat again. It was like, okay, let's check out Island 3. And then I went to Island 3. Well, because actually I went back to Island 1 because I saw the fallen creature, which I didn't know was a griffin.
Yeah.
So, and I had a couple of diamonds, so I was like, oh, okay, so let's get that. So I got the griffin back at Island 1, and then boosted my little setup that I had there a little bit, and then was like, okay, let's try Island 3, and then, you know, that's where I'm at.
Okay. If you do get a chance to get the stag...
I don't even know where the stag is.
Could be next. Could be Island 3. Could be. Without actually looking at my game, I can't tell you.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, I started looking at it up to be like, okay, well, can I do some stuff that's easier? And then there was some talk about seasons, and seasons makes it more challenging. I was like, fuck that, I'm out. I don't got time for this shit. So yeah, I just wanted, because I was enjoying it, but then I don't know, I just got frustrated with it. And nothing about the game. I mean, it's just me. I just got frustrated with it.
Well, like I said, the only one that gets a little bit tougher is when you get the blood moon.
Well, yeah, and that was part of the problem, because I got a blood moon. I got one of the big guys. He knocked down, one of my stone walls before I realized it. And then because of the griffin, you can do the wing thing to like push them back. So I kept pushing them back and letting my archers go at them, and that took a little bit, and finally went down. And so after I was feeling a little bit frustrated with that, and then I was running out of gold, and I'm basically having to wait on shit. Then I looked it up and talking about seasons and other shit, and I was just like, I'm just no. But like I said, nothing about the game. The game, I mean, it's a good game. I definitely see the value of what they've done there.
The Iron Trend.
So that's a path signal coming in.
Now I know where the concrete is. I'll get the concrete train ready. Well, I might as well do that while you're doing what you're doing, so.
Yeah.
See, it's all.
That's what I missed.
Because I'm
Everything else
seeing green
is
signals.
working. Nope.
Is this another? No, there isn't another block here. Really should put another block in. There.
Wait, is it? Yeah.
And actually put another block there, just in case. They're giving green. Well, that's what it's like that. Let's put that. Fixed it.
What'd you fix?
Oh.
Well, we were getting that error. The flashy errors.
Yeah.
Is because the one that was nearest the switch was a block signal, not a path signal. It couldn't determine
Was
the
it?
block. Yeah, it was a block signal, not a path signal. What?
Well, I know it was a path signal at some point, because I deleted and replaced it, but I must have fucked it up the last time I did it.
Yeah, so it was causing a... That's why you were seeing a flash all the time.
Right. All right. Well, that's good.
Right, can I set the trains up now?
Sure.
Leave.
Could do with these stations being renamed as well. Some of them. Huh? Did you set the rubber train on? No? Oh no, the rubber train didn't get rebuilt, did it?
Correct.
Put that there. So, now edit timetable and rubber walls.
Yeah, I'm having a problem on the server with foundation blueprints.
Right.
So I can't see them. I'm placing them,
Fuck.
but I can't see them unless I log off and log back in. So I'm placing a bunch of them in the hopes that...
I can see them.
So, because it's still snapping like they're there. So I am able to like actually like still place them. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do a quick relog to so I can see them.
That's slightly confused at why we're seeing.
Yeah, especially seeing as how like it was in experimental for over a month. So my question is how much testing went on with dedicated server shit.
Yeah, probably not.
Because I'm sure single player, I'm sure this all works perfectly.
Oh, it does.
You know, but it's like, but it always seems like the dedicated server gets the shit end of the stick.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me look at...
Which, you know, they were supposed to be supporting dedicated servers.
Yeah. And it's like, obviously, they did. I mean, because obviously for any of this shit to work, obviously they had to have, you know, built it to work with dedicated servers. But it just seems like there wasn't enough testing going on with dedicated servers.
No.
Because we've seen some stuff that is pretty common. Okay, so that all goes in there. That all goes in there.
Where am I?
So right, so now we've got.
Well, that rubber out. It isn't, is it? It's plastic. Jesus, it's it's plastic rubber. There it is, plastic rubber West Coast. And then it's coming into this one. Save change. Ooh, before I actually do that, do you want me to set it up so it does its freight wagon is fully loaded, unloaded, and weight? Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's send the rubber on his way. Oh, you dickhead, which one's which? Oh, I didn't make a note of that. You stupid idiot.
Where did I put the...
Oh, for fuck's sake. What an idiot. Because what's this? It's iron. Shite. And that's... steel? Yeah. I don't remember which one's which. Down at Waterworld. So, I have a solution to that.
Sweet.
Ish.
Ish.
1 second. Concrete. Ah, fuck me. Let's see. Search for station. Wonder if it's worth maybe during the world tour possibly looking at naming conventions of statements.
Perhaps.
Okay, so you're ready.
Okay, let's start it.
Why did I press Q? Why did I press Q? Where's my mouse? E. Right. So if I send you... It might not let me do it.
There. Okay.
So if I send you there, will you actually go? You will. Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send, obviously, the iron and... Oh, I've just made the biggest balls up ever.
What'd you do?
Oh shit. No. I just realised I sent them trains off without naming the fucking things.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Piscatios.
Oh, you beat me to it. I was debating on doing that.
Turn off. I've just realised one thing as well. These guys aren't going to leave yet.
Why not?
Oh, they've run. I'm slightly confused because where's the block it's saying? Shit, that's an entire block. Oh, this block. This fucking block's funky. That should be a green. He should be able to go. You know what? Let's get rid of that block. Excuse me. Didn't get to the mute button in time.
Yours excused.
Oh. Okay, so let's turn off self-driving. A minute. Delete that block. So this one is concrete. What would we do for naming conventions? Okay, let me go here, timetable. Okay, so this would be concrete. Concrete. Wonder why they call it concrete. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, I
What do
don't
you
know.
mean?
Why do they call it concrete?
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, why don't they call it like rose?
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the thing, I don't understand why they would, why it's called concrete, because technically it's sand, water,
Yeah.
but you have concrete powder. But why call it concrete?
Because the limestone's crushed up as concrete powder. And because you're using the limestone,
But
it becomes concrete. But you sound very, very confused.
you're using limestone.
Yeah. Lime is used as a, what's the word I'm looking for? Catalyst, maybe?
But still doesn't. It still doesn't explain why they call it concrete.
Because it is?
So what should they call it?
Because you can get pykrete, can't you?
Yeah, but concrete's more commonly known. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Yeah, but no, I'm not entertaining this one myself because it's gonna annoy me.
Hurting your brain?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's one of them things that, you know.
Yeah, your brain's just working overtime.
Mm.
It'll settle.
That's interesting. Have they also extended the train names as well?
Maybe.
Because I've managed to be able to fit a lot more in than having to... than previously could. Okay, well if I can send you away, you've now been named. Okay, so you're either going to be steel or... But now I'm just going to put you... your name and convention as... F. F. Is it F? P. P. D. D. Is it FF? Is it FPPDD here? Or FFP? DD.
It's FFPPDD.
FFPPDD.
No, one F. FPPDD.
Okay. Name you as that. Send you down. Which other train did I send out? Okay, that seems to be working. Which fucking train did I send? Ah, there you are. You're back. Rubber. Stop. So, this will be rubber. F. B. D. D. Rubber in. There we go. Right. I can send you again. Actually, I can't yet because of this one. So then you're gonna be